Greetings all you maniacs, minds, and crimes, and today I'm just going to be going through the runs that I have been doing to get my stockpile of Aya for if and when things that I want come out for in relics. I wish it was just buy the parts and not the relics, but whatever. So for this farm, you don't need anything in particular, but if you're going to be doing it solo, which I'm going to be doing solo, Wukong is not a bad pick because of his clone. And I'm going to be using the Kuva Kortak with this build. I know it's corrosive, we're going against Corpus, but these low levels, it won't matter. I mean, it won't matter anyway, basically at any level most of the time. And so there's that. And for Wukong, if you're curious, this is just how I have him set up. Just, you know, why not? And the Act Jagger don't matter because I'm mostly just going to be using the Kortak. No melee, so that way the clone always uses the primary. Iron Staff don't matter. And I'm going to be bringing the Panzer. So, the bounty I'm going to be doing is a low tier bounty that takes about 3-4 minutes most of the time, if you get a real good one. So it's going to be this one. Now, as you saw there, Aya is a uncommon reward, but it can happen quite often you get it. Now here's a cool thing about these bounties. If you do all of them and get all the bonuses, at the end you'll get a bonus reward, sometimes even double Aya, which is great. So we'll just go through this real quick without me editing any of this out. Okay, and I just activate my clone and he aimbots everything, including dropships. Now, here's the thing you have to keep in mind about your clone, about the Wu clone. He, yes, gets double damage because of, you know, his kit, his passive and everything. But he does not benefit from the extra multi-shot. From the galvanized mods, he doesn't benefit from the galvanized mods at all, or the arcanes. I'm like 90% sure he doesn't benefit from the arcanes, but it doesn't matter. And the reason I gave him a hit scan weapon like the Kortak is, as you see there, he just deletes everything. It's actually pretty hilarious. You can kind of just let him do everything, and you're the one doing the objective, and he covers you. So that's a cool thing you can do. You can also play Mesa if you want, but I find Mesa very boring. Also, you can use your operator too if you want. This low level, your operator is perfectly capable of killing these enemies really easily. So there's that, and we have this in the bag. You can also use your necromech; it don't matter. So, okay, shelter bond. I would also recommend you go around break crates if you want to. You can't get Aya from them, but you get other things. It'd be cool if you get Aya from them, but nah. Alright. This is another simple objective. Just go to the drone, knock it out, kill 30 enemies, move on. Super simple. And it says don't let it take damage, but that only matters to its health. And I have not seen a Toxic Eximus spawn here, so you don't need to worry about that at all. Also, your clone, the Wu clone will actually shoot these coil drives. I don't know why. He just wants to watch the world burn. I mean, who likes the Corpus anyway? They're bastards. But anyway, you basically just go through here and just, you know, do normal Warframe things. Shoot them up. Yeah, you could give him a launcher or, you know, any gun you want. Doesn't really matter. But, I don't know. I've just been using the Kortak a lot, and giving him a hit scan weapon means that he's going to be able to snipe enemies at long range very, very effortlessly. And, yeah, these low levels, they're like, what, like level 15, level 20? They can't do shit. Like, these enemies are actually worthless. It's really funny. And, yeah. We're almost done this, and we're only 3 minutes in. Now, if you get a bounty with a hacking stage, a like spy stage, that could be really problematic. Because if you mess it up, you will not get the end bonus at the end of the whole bounty, where you get double rewards, which that sucks a lot, and it's really easy to actually mess those hacking things up. So basically just experiment, go through all the bounties, or at least the lower tier ones. I wouldn't recommend doing the high tier ones unless you really want to. So, and then just repeat over and over again. Okay, great. Not like I have a billion of those. Whatever. But I mean, Aya is an uncommon reward. So. Also, yeah, shooting dropships down with an assault rifle. Okay, this is another very simple objective. Get 1,000 credits, guy spawns, blows brains out, boom. Easy. I mean, as if Warframe... Oh, wow, these guys are only level 10. As if Warframe isn't already easy enough. And yeah, just break. I'm obsessed with breaking crates, especially in the open worlds. Half of the stuff that I have from the open world, like mining stuff, I've gotten from crates. There's some things you can't get from crates, but most of it you can. So there's a potential problem with the Wu clone here. Since he's going to snipe people at long range, you might not be able to easily find the credits, but that's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna wait this out, wait for enemies to spawn. Now, does a credit booster affect how many credits you get? I don't know. I'm like 90% sure it doesn't. Although, maybe it does. Okay. Only need 298 credits left to lure the guy out and then shoot him, and that's the end of the bounty. So yeah, these guys are really low level. Do not do the first bounty because the eye is actually a rare reward for some reason. Like, DE what? That's a very odd decision, DE, but okay. Okay, now he is out here, and he is done so, and, okay, Aya drop? Yes. The bonus was Aya. Cool. Now, you could easily just, you know, after that, that's 6 minutes, and then you could do it again. And for an hour and 35 minutes, you can do the same bounty again and again and again and again. Also, you could also do the tier 3 bounties because they'll have one extra objective, and that's potentially even more Aya, and the level doesn't go up very much. And also doing this, you will quickly max out your standing here and get a lot of other stuff. So once you've had your fill, you just go back here and then you collect all your rewards. This is how I've been getting all my Aya. And so far, let me actually go to my little collection that I have here that I'm saving for Volt Prime, even though I only need his Neuroptics. And I could easily buy his Neuroptics. So I just search Aya, 45. So this took me to get to, like, I had like 6 Aya starting out, and to get it up to 45, I want to say it took probably in total about 10 hours or a little bit more. That's just a very, very rough estimate. If you're really lucky, you can get probably 10 Aya in, say, 10 or 15 runs. If you're really lucky, and I've been very lucky. So, as you see, you know, spending, what, 4, 5, 6 minutes in a bounty, doing those really simple objectives, and just repeating them over and over again, it is the definition of insanity. But if you want Aya really quickly, then there's the way to do it. And also, you will also be getting standing for not only Solaris United, but you'll also get standing for your syndicates. And then you can get relic packs, which will mean even more Aya. If you're lucky, again. So, it's a lot easier than, running void missions over and over again. You can also do this exact same farm on Deimos. If you have everything you could ever want from Fortuna, but you need Deimos stuff, why not kill two birds with one stone, do some Deimos bounties, and also get Aya. The endless, strip mining thing is bait. I would not recommend doing it because it says Aya is a common reward. That's complete bullshit. You'll mostly just get Iron Amber stars, which is not a bad thing, let's be honest here, unless you have literally millions of them, which I highly doubt. But just do the low tier bounties. Try your damnedest to get all 3 of the bonuses, and at the end you'll get a bonus, and you could even get double Aya. In that one run that I did, this is very rare, but it can happen. Every single bounty stage, you get Aya, and at the end, you get double Aya. That is a possibility. That can happen. Low chances that is, it can happen. So I hope you enjoyed this little farming guide. There's probably thousands of videos on how to farm Aya really quickly, but this is how I've been doing it. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 15-20 minutes in one bounty, especially the harder bounties, the bounties that have way more stages. Not harder, just more, work. So you don't have to do this solo either. And you don't have to play Wukong. I just happen to play Wukong because his clone is actual aimbot, which is, pretty funny to watch. And, this is what I would just recommend. You don't have to follow it. Never follow things exactly. Always do it your own way. And you'll find it a lot more enjoyable. This farm is not enjoyable. Not really. But it's efficient. The simplest strategies are usually the most efficient and best, right? The old saying goes. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trilby, we trust.